In a way, I've been writing this speech since the day my daughter was born. Since the moment those big brown eyes looked into mine for the first time, I wondered who you would become, what your future would hold, and I wished for you all the beauty and the wonder the world could possibly offer you.
The rest of us used to line up outside the door during middle school just to get a glimpse of Sahar and Cam rehearsing their Cinderella kiss. And now, here we are, decades later, watching the real fairy tale unfold.
We met when we were 11 years old. I do remember the excitement and mystery of having a first crush. And I remember the exact moment that I fell in love for the first time. And it was you. I was in the wing. You were dancing to yourself while singing on stage. And the thought came into my head in a very naive, middle school, romantic sort of way, I'm gonna marry that girl. But really, how insanely lucky am I that I got to fall in love at 13, think those words to myself, and then have it actually turn out to be true over 20 years later.
This is my real diary entry from the age of 13. August 12th, 2002, 10:35 p.m. Dear diary, I really need somebody to talk to. I would love to have a boyfriend like name redacted who I could talk to. Of course, I can talk to Cameron Scoggins since he is a really good friend. In fact, even though he doesn't know it, I like to think of him as one of my best friends. He's really a person I admire because he has never been afraid to be himself and people love him for it, and I feel privileged to know him.
It first became clear to me that these two were probably going to work out when they couldn't really be together for very long without going somewhere and just breaking out into incessant cackling laughter, like they knew some kind of secret joke the rest of the world wouldn't understand. And now we are here. And Cameron, Oliver, and I couldn't have asked for a better person for our sister. And I know our dad would be proud and beyond relieved to have such a good man for his daughter.
You have been many firsts for me. You were my first kiss. Yeah. We were in our first plays together. You're the first partner I ever lived with. The day after you moved in, I will never forget being so full of joy I could not help but burst into fits of laughter against my will. Your kindness and your goodness and your gentleness are such that most everyone who meets you remarks on it. There was only one other man I knew who had such an effect on people, and that was my dad.
Sahar, I vow to love you for the rest of my life, the way I love you today, and the way I have loved you ever since I was 13 years old. Sahar Mia Milani, I'm so fucking ready to marry you. Let's do this thing.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Yay!
She was definitely a daddy's girl, and I believe in my heart that we are standing here together, side by side, Mo tall and handsome, with a big smile on his face and a tear on his cheek, because he knew. He knew because he got to see his baby girl kiss her husband for the first time when she was 13 years old.
Sahar, I am so delighted to call you my sister. You may never understand. You may never understand what you've done for my brother. He's more centered, joyful, content, clear-minded, and alive than I've ever seen him. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist, which I am, figure out why.
You two are electric. You lift each other higher. You make each other better. And honestly, you're both really, really ridiculously good looking.
When I finally saw you again after more than a decade, there you were, me in the audience, you walking on stage and singing, and I was right back where I was on the side of the stage in middle school. And the weight of that moment couldn't have happened without the years that it took to get there.
I promise you my fiercest and unwavering love and loyalty, knowing that I've won the fucking lottery existing in this life with you. It is the proudest and most joyful moment of my life to become your wife.